the different kinds of human. With the wave of Indigo Children that came in for the current ascension, the information on the angelic human was released, along with other higher evolved humans commonly known as the Indigo Children. The Indigo Children were known to possess high intelligence, intuition, empathy, and psychic abilities. The Indigo Children came in waves, but the purpose of these beings was to prepare the planet and those on it for the upcoming ascension in 2012. The Indigo movement became known publicly around the year 1998, and the Indigo team was responsible for raising the vibration of the planet and the collective consciousness of it. The angelic human was known to have a 12-strand DNA template, which all humans have today. But the Indigos were a higher evolved being and had 24, 36, and 48-strand templates. There were 3 types of Indigo souls. There were the Indigo ones. They had a 48-strand DNA template, and many individuals who had walk-ins were Indigo ones. The reason being that the soul level of consciousness that was embodied had to bring in a higher, more quantum version of themselves, typically the avatar level consciousness, which was in dimensions 10, 11, and 12 avatar identity. They did this to be able to activate all 48 of their DNA strands when needed. Not all Indigo ones were walk-ins, but if anyone had a near-death experience or an out-of-body experience and felt like a different person afterwards, then you might have been an Indigo one. Indigo 2s typically had 32 to 36 strand templates, and Indigo 3s were typically Indigos that were on a bioregenesis contract and would have an eternal soul, plus the soul of the being they chose to host out. Indigo 3s typically would have 24 strands. They could be a 36-strand Indigo 2 and hosting a being that had 11 or 10 strands reversed, only with the intention to assist that being with getting their last 1 or 2 DNA strands, so they could access the stargates where 12 strands activated were needed to ascend or continue on in their evolution. So back when this information was released, you had Indigos which could be 24, 36, or 48-strand human beings, and you had the angelic human 12-strand at that time on the planet. In my next video, I will go into what the Indigo evolved into after all the planetary activations took place, and other events leading to planetary DNA upgrades bumping many people who began with a 12-strand or higher template to a much larger DNA strand template, and the plasma templates which activated much later over the years since 2000. The definitions of the Indigo Children were given around the year 2000, and I just want to mention that a lot has changed and happened since then, now being 2024. I am sharing this information because it is part of our history and is helpful in understanding the bigger picture as will be explained. In my next video, I will be sharing more about the Indigos and the different type of human beings on the planet. Much love.